So picture this, it's a 95-degree day, and the only thing you want to do is hit the pool or hit the ocean, and you may live in a neighborhood that may not have an amenity center. So what are the best neighborhoods with an amenity center? I'm getting after it now. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ryan McHugh, your neighborhood expert. And if you've been thinking about or dreaming of calling Charleston, South Carolina, Mount Pleasant, Daniel Island, James Island, Johns Island, just anywhere in this incredible city home, then get ready, because today I am diving into the best communities in and around Charleston that are absolutely packed with fantastic amenities. And we're getting after number one right now: luxury and lifestyle. So when I think of luxury, I think of Bugattis and Ferraris and Lamborghinis in Malibu. That's kind of like where my mind goes. But luxury can come in all different shapes and sizes, and even lifestyles. So first up, let's talk about those of you seeking the ultimate in luxury lifestyle. You've probably heard of Kiowa Island, and with good reason. This gated area and community is like its own exclusive world. Championship golf courses, I mean, they've had the Masters there before, Tiger Woods, all of them. John Daly, I love John Daly. Who doesn't love John Daly? Dude's cracking beers at 8 o'clock in the morning, smoking second cigar, and he looks like he hasn't been on a treadmill, and he's trying out for the next Santa Claus. I mean, I absolutely love the guy. He's amazing. But it's just kind of funny. He's not your typical peak performance golfer. But check this out. There are miles of pristine beaches and trails in Kiowa Island. Absolutely has one of the best beaches because you can bring your dog. It's a dog-friendly beach area. And you want to talk about high-end shopping and dining? You betcha. They've got tons and tons of area you can do your shopping and find some of the higher designer brands. And if you've got kids, some of the area's best private schools are right there. Paradise comes with a little bit of a price tag though, but if you want the best of the best, Kiowa Island might deliver. All right, moving on. Number two, island vibes. So I think, you luau. No. Okay, I'll stop. Let's not forget another island gem, Seabrook Island. Similar to Kiowa, it boasts stunning natural beauty, but the real draw here is the laid-back island lifestyle. And I'm not joking. It's flip-flop shorts and a polo. Like, ladies are wearing sundresses. Everybody thinks it's a weekend there. It's fantastic. Think relaxed beach days, horseback riding, adventures, and community social events. They have a ton. Homes there are a mix of luxurious and family-friendly, creating a welcoming atmosphere for everyone. So you don't have these ultra-modern luxury homes where your kid's going to go in there in 5 minutes, it's all destroyed, and you're going to be really upset. Their homes there are generally pretty family-oriented and built that way, so definitely check out Seabrook Island. Okay, now we can't talk about luxury without talking about Mount Pleasant charm. Do you want that low country charm without sacrificing any modern convenience? My friends, listen up. Mount Pleasant is your jam. Like, pump up the jam, pump it up. Pump up the jam, pump it up, yo, pump it. Mount Pleasant's got it going on, okay? And I just made that up, and it absolutely sounds awful. Located just over the iconic Ravenel Bridge from downtown Charleston, Mount Pleasant is a suburban dreamland with fantastic schools, tons of shopping, and I mean tons of shopping. There's so much shopping. I mean, afraid my wife ever gets into Mount Pleasant, I'm over. And then dining and the neighborhoods galore. I mean, one of my personal favorite spots in Mount Pleasant is Ion. You feel like you're transformed into like an Italian neighborhood where they're pushing boats through the little waterways and stuff. The architecture is absolutely beautiful and mind-blowing. Walkability is absolutely off the charts. Plus, there are shops, restaurants, trails, and even lakefront amphitheater. Guys, Mount Pleasant just has it all. I know that's why a lot of people look at it and go, holy, like, why are the prices this way? But trust me, they're not. They're in comparison to the rest of the country. These prices are not that bad. All right, jumping in to section 4, the Johns Island up-and-comer. So one of the questions I get asked all the time is, people, Ryan, where is the one spot that like hasn't popped yet? Like, where's that one location that everybody is going to want to be in 5 to 6 years? And I can't help but always say Johns Island. I mean, Johns Island is an up-and-comer for sure. For those of you that are wanting a little bit more space and that taste of rural charm, Johns Island is an absolute must consider. It's got that beautiful low country landscape mix with up-and-coming neighborhoods and amazing local businesses too. I mean, there are a lot of businesses that are in Mount Pleasant that are starting to open up in Johns Island, or at least buy up commercial land. Plus, you're only 20 minutes from both the bustling of downtown Charleston and the beaches at Kiowa. So you can drive to Kiowa if you'd like. A lot of folks see Johns Island as having huge potential in the coming years. And one of the reasons is that you're only, again, another 15 to 20 minute drive to Folly Beach. So besides Kiowa, besides Folly, besides being 20 minutes from downtown, it's just a great location. And believe it or not, because it's a barrier island, there are a lot of neighborhoods that boast a flood zone X, which means you're not going to need to be required to carry flood insurance. But if you do, and I highly recommend that you do carry it, it's not going to be as expensive as if you were needing it. You know what I mean? If you were designated AE or something like that, then you're going to be required on your mortgage to carry it. And that's when, ladies and gentlemen, cha-ching, 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 Uncle Sam steps in and says, give me all your money. All right, folks. So once again, that was some of my top picks for the best communities that are going to have awesome amenities, the best areas, you know, everything from Kiowa, Seabrook, Mount Pleasant, Johns Island, all of these areas generally have neighborhoods that have awesome amenities. So if you're looking in the Charleston area and you're like, hey, does this neighborhood have a pool? Reach out to me. I'll be happy to look into it for you. And if you're moving here or you have questions about moving here, you need to reach out. One of the biggest things that I harp on is people having someone who's like myself. I'm just not a realtor. I'm a neighborhood expert. I understand what families are looking for. My family and I did this almost 9 years ago now. And you know what? To be honest, my wife's had her eye on the market. So we may be doing this again. Who knows? But that's where I can help people, the things that I've learned, the mistakes that I've made most importantly. But the things that I've learned, I can help you and assist you throughout this process. So do not hesitate to reach out, 843-226-5535. And if you want to see available properties now in these areas, these neighborhoods, and these parts of Charleston, you've got to check out www.buyfromrye.com. And let me know down in the comments what your favorite spots. Maybe you have a better spot in Mount Pleasant than I am. Maybe you like Brickyard or Park West, whatever it is. Go ahead and tell me down in the comments what your favorite spots are. Which ones would you like me to see me cover next time? As always, if you're thinking about making a move here, hit the subscribe button. I'm Ryan McHugh, and I'll see you next time.